It's been 15 years now since Disney gave us their live action animated magically fun musical known as Enchanted. And I just watched its brand new sequel, Disenchanted. But is it anywhere as good as its predecessor, or has the magic that originally came from Andalasia completely faded out? Find out right now in this spoiler free review. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a spoiler free review of the just now released musical fantasy rom com sequel, Disenchanted, released by Disney and directed by Adam Shankman. Written by Bridget Hales, based on a story by Richard LaGrevenis, and the writing team of J. David Stern and David M. Weiss. Now, Josephson Entertainment and Right Coast Productions are back on board as the production team. Barry Josephson and Barry Sonnenfeld, along with Amy Adams, who stars in this, along with returning from the previous film Patrick Dempsey, James Marsden, and Idina Menzel, along with Gabriella Baldacchino, Maya Rudolph, Yvette Nicole Brown, and Jayma Mays, plus a host of others. This, of course, is a sequel to Disenchanted. To Enchanted. Oh, crap, I'm getting a little. My mistake. A sequel to Enchanted. The takes place 10 years after the events of the first film. Giselle, Robert, and Morgan are living happily together and now have a newborn baby named Sophia. But life in Manhattan is starting to drag them, so Giselle makes plans to move the family to Monroeville, a suburban town, which Morgan's not too thrilled with and feels like an outcast at her new school. They even get a visit from Edward and Nancy and what have you, with a wish granting wand. And well, and Giselle meets the head of the town council, Melvina, and learns that she's hosting a fairy tale themed ball. Well, apparently, Giselle decides to use the wand, and let me tell you, it turns out to be a little bit of a disaster. Even when her chipmunk companion Pip shows up, things do take a turn for the worse, even for Morgan. But that's all I'm going to tell you on the story. But anyway, from what I've seen of Disenchanted, I thought it was good in ways. We have Alan Menken and Stephen Schwartz back on board as the songwriters, and Menken returns as the composer for the score, in which I do like. Now, of course, now of course, Adams and Menzel plus Marsden, they all take part of doing some songs. Plus even Dempsey and Miss Rudolph, Mr. Dempsey and Miss Rudolph takes part as well. Of course, Amy Adams does song even more Enchanted, and Idina Menzel does the song Love Power, which that's definitely really incredible. Now, unlike the previous movie, this don't have a little something from certain big name star, but I will not get on to that too much more of that subject. Thank you. But overall, I thought the score and the music for this was absolutely good. But I don't really have no slight negatives on the music, so it's pretty good. Now, for our cast, I really love the performances we got from Amy Adams, Patrick Dempsey, both good as Giselle and Robert. And Idina Menzel does another great job as Nancy, and James Marsden as Edward. Now, let's see. Now, Maya Rudolph plays Melvina, and I must admit, she's really, really good. And Yvette Nicole Brown plays one of her cohorts, Rosaline, and Jayma Mays does another one, well, her colleague, Ruby. Now, Gabrielle Ballacino takes over the role of Morgan, considering Rachel Covey was her in the first film, but she was too old to reprise the role because it seems she was already 24 by then. So I can understand that. I guess I didn't realize how old the girl was. However, I did read she had a bit of let's see, a cameo in the film as a different character. There's lots of others and what have you. So I do think everyone was really good. The visual effects were really good as well. Now, critics unfortunately were a little mixed on the story. They find it a little underwhelming. Yeah, it does have just a wee bit of issues in my opinion. That's just a slight bit of an issue, but I do have one bit of a negative on the film, and well, some of its fun-filled stuff, some of the funniness I got from the first film is there. Not much of the film made me get a good laugh or so, like the first film did. So don't hate me for bringing this up, okay? But overall, I thought Disenchanted was good. Not as good as not quite as good as the first one, but it does its extreme best and what have you. Okay? But overall, I think this is one flick you might want to check out. If you like the first film, then I think you'll like this one just about as much, or, well, whatever. Disenchanted, it's not too bad. Adam Shankman did a pretty decent job on the direction as well. So, anyway, for my score for this, I'm going to give Disenchanted 4.5 stars. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 9.5. So, what are your thoughts on Disenchanted? Let me know in the comments section below. And if you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And sorry I didn't mention earlier. If you didn't see the card that appeared, well, if you caught the card earlier, that was for the original, the first film review. If you didn't get to see it, but I can see a lot of y'all have already seen it. I put it up there just in case, if you didn't catch it. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the Disenchanted in the comment section below. Again, as I said. Anyway, and again, like, comment, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And join me next time when I bring to you a review of the very first Peanuts movie, A Boy Named Charlie Brown. So, thank you for watching, and if you like this, check out these other films. In the upper left-hand corner is my review for the Netflix film, The School for Good and Evil. The upper right-hand corner is my spoiler-free review for the new Netflix film, Slumberland. Or if you would like a little more something from Shankman, you can see my review of The Pacifier with Vin Diesel in the bottom left-hand corner. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe if you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc. Then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.